नमस्कार, मैं स्मित कुमार। आज हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं रेक्टेंगुलर कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट के बारे में। ओके, तो सबसे पहले हम जानते हैं क्या है ये। सो द लाइन्स x o x dash and y o y dash are called axes of x and y. Okay, and two lines taken together, both two means x o x dash and y o y dash taken together are called coordinate axes or the axis of coordinate. Okay, here both the axes are mutually perpendicular. Clear hai? So now move to next part. Cartesian coordinate of a point. Cartesian coordinate of a point. Okay, so see here, x origin है ये o x dash y o y dash. The position of any point p, say p, can be completely determined with a reference of the rectangular axis, that is x o x dash and y o y dash, by means of ordered pair of real number x y. Okay, called Cartesian coordinate. Okay, here what is x and y? Basically x are the distances of point p from y axis and y is the distances from the x axis. Okay, now here we see two coordinate. Here the x o x dash and y o y dash, that is axis, is mutually perpendicular, so divides into four parts. So these are called first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this one is fourth quadrant. Okay, now talk about the sign. In the first quadrant, both the coordinates, they are having x and y, both are positive. And in second quadrant, x axis point is negative and y is positive. In third quadrant, both are here negative, and fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. Okay, now move to distance formula. Basically, okay, let me tell one thing here. If we have to choose any point such like x o x dash y o y dash, we have to choose a point a lying on the x axis, so its coordinate will be x0. Since it's completely lying on x axis, so here y coordinate is 0, and any point on y axis, its x coordinate will be 0. Okay, now move to distance formula. Okay, distance between two points. Suppose a point A having coordinates x1 y1 and point B having coordinates x2 y2. Okay, we have to find the distance AB. Here distance is given by root under x1 minus x2 का whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Okay, if we calculate this distance from origin, if we calculate the distance from origin, so origin, it means कि O will have coordinate 0 0 and A will have x y, so the distance D equal to given by x square root of x square plus y square. Okay, now move to section formula. सेक्शन फॉर्मूला. ओके, सिंपली हम ये समझते हैं इसके बारे में. यहाँ पे हमें एक लाइन दी गई है, मीन्स पॉइंट्स A and B having coordinate x1 y1 and B having coordinate x2 y2. Okay, so P be a point here having coordinate x and y, divides the line segment in the ratio m ratio, and that is this portion is m and this portion is n, m and this portion is n. So here the division is of two types. One is external division and other is internal. First talk about internal division. Internal division. So x key value, that is the coordinates of point P, is here given by mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, and y is given by my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Okay, simple. Now move to external division. For external division, simply x is equal to mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n, and y equal to my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. We simply change the sign. Okay, for internal division, x equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. So in case of external division, x equal to mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n. Simply. Okay, now move to if let us consider a b. Okay, a having coordinate x1 y1 and b having coordinates x2 y2. Okay, it is trisected. Let us look at point A and next point is Q. Okay, so trisected, it means ये part 1 है, ये part 1 है, ये part भी 1 है. And simply if for coordinates of P, we can write AP by PB equal to 1 by 2. So here we apply internal division formula for P. For P, x coordinate, we have seen mx2, so here is m की value 1, that is simply x1 plus nx2, that is 2x2 by 1 plus 2, that is 3. Y coordinate, that is 1 into y1 plus 2 into y2 by 1 plus 2, that is 3. Okay, so similarly so for Q, here AQ by QB equals to 2 by 1. So for coordinate of Q, x coordinate will be a 2 x1 plus x2 by 2 plus 1 3, and y coordinate will be 2 y1 plus y2 by 3. Okay, it's so simple. Now move to area of triangle. Area of triangle, let us consider A, B, C in the triangle having coordinates x1 y1 x2 y2 and x3 y3. Okay, so area of the triangle equal to here 1 by 2 x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. In determinant form, we can write it 1 by 2 determinant x, y and 1 x1, y1 and 1 x2, y2 and 1 x3, y3 and 1. So if we expand this, we also got this one. Okay. Now if A, B and C are sides of triangle ABC, okay, then midpoint, suppose ABC, okay, midpoint of line joining, जैसे इनके midpoint अगर सपोज करते हैं ये P है, तो P की जो हमारी वैल्यू होगी P xy will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay. Next concept है a straight line having equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0 divides the joins of point p x1 y1 and q x2 y2 in the रेशियो. अब ये किस रेशियो में उसको डिवाइड करेगी कि एक स्ट्रेट लाइन है, ठीक है, सपोज करते हैं. अब ये तो मिड पॉइंट था, अगर यहाँ से ऐसे जा रही है तो किस पॉइंट पे ये उसको डिवाइड करेगी, उसका रेशियो हमें बेसिकली बताना है. सो दिस रेशियो विल बी ax plus by plus c was given the straight line equation. So ratio will be simply ax1 plus by1 plus c1 by ax2 plus by2 plus c2. Okay. If the ratio is negative, it means line divides externally, and if ratio is positive, it means line divides internally. Okay. So now move to next part, condition for collinearity of 3 point. Right. Condition for collinearity मीन्स एक ही लाइन पे अगर है, सपोज करते हैं कि 3 पॉइंट्स हमें दे रखे हैं, ऐसे कहते हैं यहाँ पे अगर ये ए है, बी है, सी है, या x1 y1 है, या x2 y2 and this one is x3 y3. Here we assume it is a triangle. Okay. If the given points is a triangle, it means it has some fixed value of area. Okay. So if this is collinear, it means having on the same line. Okay. Here the area will be 0. So simply 3 points A, it is x1 y1 b x2 y2 and c x3 y3 are 3 points. These points are collinear if area equal to 0. That is simply we can say 1 by 2 x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1 will be 0. Okay. Now move to next part, centroid. Centroid, सबसे पहले हम समझते हैं व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सेंट्रोइड. मीन्स ऐसे समझ सकते हैं हम इसको, एक सिंपल वे में समझते हैं. कोई एक ट्रायंगल है ए बी सी. ओके. सो इससे सेंट्रोइड से पहले लेट्स टॉक अबाउट मीडियन. ओके. मीडियन we draw a line, that line segment from A to AD on BC such that it divides BC in two equal parts. So this line segment, that is AD, is called here median. Okay, so in a triangle there are three medians. Okay, so if all the medians are drawn, it intersect at a point that is called centroid, and it is represented by G. Okay, so we have to find this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2 and this is x3 y3. Okay, now we have to find the G. So G x y given by x1 plus x2 plus x3 y3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Okay, we can say simply median is the line segment that divides the side in two equal parts, and it is drawn from the opposite vertex. Okay, and centroid is the point where the three medians of a triangle intersect each other, and it is represented by G. Now move to next part. In center we have to find it. In center is the angle bisector. It is represented by I. Okay, so this having coordinate x1 y1 x2 y2 and x3 y3. So we can say here the coordinates of in center, that is I xy equal to a x1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c, and next one is ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c, where a, b, c are sides of triangle. ओके, इन सेंटर के बारे में हमने समझा कि इन सेंटर क्या है. इन सेंटर इज द एंगल बाइसेक्टर meeting point. Okay, and small a, b, c are sides. Okay, now move to next point, that is locus. Okay, simply we can say the curve described by any point. कोई भी जो कर्व है वह जिस पॉइंट से हम उसको रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, मीन्स द कर्व, वी कैन राइट हियर द कर्व described by any point which moves under given condition is called locus of the point. ओके, मीन सिंपली कोई भी कर्व को जो है हम डिस्क्राइब करते हैं जो एक पॉइंट के थ्रू जो है वो अंदर में मूव करता है, वो उसके लिए कुछ कंडीशन दी गई है, तो वो सिंपली जो है वो हमारा क्या है, वह लोकस है. ठीक है, नाउ इक्वेशन ऑफ लोकस में हम आगे जैसे पढ़ेंगे स्ट्रेट लाइन के लिए सर्कल का होगा, एलिप्स का, पैराबोला, हाइपरबोला, स्फीयर, इन सभी का जो इक्वेशन होता है बेसिकली वही लोकस का इक्वेशन है. ओके, सो अब नेक्स्ट पार्ट में अभी तक हमने जो पढ़ा रेक्टेंगुलर कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट्स, उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस को देखेंगे.